You'll be pleased to know I'm still happy. I'm still in a positive mood after episode 5. It was a very good episode, best episode of the series so far in regards to results. And I want to build on that. I want to build on that positivity and beat Pompey and then go to Anderlecht and beat them too. We're in a good position. Obviously, we beat Sunderland and we beat Roma in the last episode. We beat Derby in the last match in between last episode and today. We played very well. Banega scored a goal. Rosicky scored a free kick. They got a consolation goal. They really pushed hard in the last few minutes. Akinfeev had to pull off some very good saves. But overall, good performance. Van den Boer, a little bit disappointed. Not sure what's happened there. I think it might have been his mistake for the goal. But yes, Portsmouth. It's going to be a tough task because Portsmouth have had a good season. They're in 4th place, 23 points. But we've climbed to 12th place, having played 11 games. We've got a few games in hand over some teams. In fact, we've got 3 games in hand over Sunderland, who are directly above us. So things are improving, that is for sure. The players are improving. If we look at goal scorers, Van Persie, top goal scorer. He's kind of improved lately. Eduardo, 5 goals. Unfortunately, he's injured for a couple days. Big blows though after the last episode. We picked up a couple injuries in that Roma game. Gilberto Silva is out for it was 2 months. It's now going to be about a month. And Hleb was out for 4 months. It's now 3 months. We've had an international break in between as well. So yeah, that's a blow. Gilberto Silva in particular, I think I'm going to miss. However, I played Nordveit against Derby and he did a decent job. He's only 17 years old. He's a bit of a wonder kid on this game. 16 tackling, 18 aggression, long throws. He's a bit of a set-piece specialist, which seems really random. 18 corners, 18 free kicks and 18 long throws. But I remember him turning into a very decent option for my Arsenal save way back when. And the Norwegian is going to hopefully do a job for me in the middle of the park. Yeah. Overall, I'm pretty happy. Things are going well. And this is the team I'm going to play against Pompey. We've got Akinfeev, Van den Boer, Gallas, Torre and Clichy. That seems to be my back 5 these days. Still not sure whether Gallas and Torre is my best centre-back partnership. They're a bit iffy. And I could bring Kompany into that back line. Maybe. I don't know. Then in the midfield, we've got Banega, Nordveit and Fabregas. Bit of defensive ability in there, but also the passing ability of Banega and Fabregas. Rosicky and Van Persie playing behind Nicholas Bentner. He's played better than Adebayor when I've played him, so that's why I'm going to be playing him. It's not going to be easy, this game. Well, it might be, but I suspect it won't be. However, my tactic is certainly better, but look at this Pompey team. David James in goal at the age of 37, so he's the same age as my goalkeeper Lehmann, of course, who's on the bench. Sol Campbell at the age of 33. I mean, he's certainly not past it. 33 years old isn't that old for a centre-back, so he's a good player still. Ed Hreidarsson at left-back, the Icelandic, who's 33 here. Benjani on the right-hand side. He had I think he had one really good season, didn't he? Muntari, Sully Muntari, 23-year-old Sully Muntari. What a player. They had such a good team, honestly. Papa Bouba Diop was a cracking defence midfielder. Matt Taylor had a wand of a left foot. 17 long shots. John Utaka, the Nigerian, and Leroy Lita. But they had some very good players, even better than this team at one point. So we're going to have to watch out. They're playing 4-4-2, which seems to be the most common tactic back then. I've come up against a lot of 4-4-2 so far. Cool, I'll tell you, it's so hot today. It's really muggy. It's cooled down a bit lately in England, but today it's so close. The clouds are blocking the heat and it's like an oven outside. It's horrible. I just went for a walk and I couldn't stand it. There was no breeze. I'm a typical Englishman talking about the weather. Opposition instructions. It's just because I have to close the window, otherwise there's too much noise, I think. I could leave it open. But to be honest, it's not making much of a difference today. There's just no breeze. It honestly hasn't rained for about 2 months, I think, here where I live in Hampshire. I can't even remember what rain looks like. What is it? I've heard it's wet. That's all I know. Let's get on with this first match then. We've also got Anderlecht to play today in the Champions League. We're in a good position to qualify for the knockout round. What's Van den Boer doing there? I don't know. He just wasn't closing Taylor down. He was trying to stay up above Taylor. And I don't know if that's because of my arrows that I've got for my forward. I don't know. Clichy! Oh, trying to lob the keeper with a header. We've won a corner, which Van Persie whips into the danger zone, and Banega. Is it a foul? It's been disallowed. When the linesman stands still, you know it's a foul. pretty much 99% of the time. It might even be 100% of the time. When the linesman doesn't move, and he's just got injured as well. We're picking up a few injuries at the moment. It's frustrating. Diaby's going to come on in his place. But yeah, Banega's played well lately, and that's a bit of a blow. We're missing Gilberto Silva, of course, as well. Van Persie, another one. Fabregas back to Rosicky. Rosicky hits it. It's fumbled. William Gallas can't quite win that. Touré's after it now. Kolo Touré into Fabregas. We're still on the attack, but a poor pass from Fabregas. We've had a couple opportunities here. 35 minutes into this game. Is this still a highlight? Nordtveit gives the ball away, and Benjani now coming forwards, but that's the end of that highlight. But we've got a free kick straight away, which is whipped in. That's off the bar. We've cleared it through Bendtner. This is an end-to-end game. Lots of chances from set pieces at both ends of the pitch. Gallas should mop that up. He does. He finds Diaby. Diaby into Rosicky. Rosicky back to Fabregas. Lovely ball that way to Van den Boer. The Belgian puts a cross in. Nicklas Bendtner. The keeper, David James, just about holds on to it. And we're unlucky not to be 1-0 up. We've had 6 shots, 4 on target. We've been the better team, I would say. Here's Taylor, though. Matt Taylor. Diaby can't get in. It's a long-range effort over Akinfeev's bar. So half-time, 0-0. It's not been too bad. Been quite a quick half, actually. I'm going to say we can win this. So strange not having the option to click assertive or passionate. That sort of thing. You can only just say it in your own boring old voice. Nordtveit's on 63%. What's happened there? It's either he's not got low natural fitness. He's got low stamina. Don't know if that has an impact on him. I'll keep him on for now because it might improve. He might have just picked up a little bit of a knock. Let's get on with this then. We're playing well. I'm going to continue to do this. I'm not going attacking. I'm keeping it on normal. That seems to work well for us. Here we go. Van Persie free kick into the box. Fabregas after it. I think that's another foul. Fabregas, with the foul on David James. I mean, Fabregas winning a header against David James, that just seems wrong. So he must have pushed him or something. And he's going to pick up a card here. But 2 disallowed goals in this game. We've been pretty unlucky there. Another free kick, deep in our own half. Bendtner can't win that, not in a million years. Van den Boer does, though, and here's Diaby. Abou Diaby goes out wide. Plays it down the line for Van den Boer. Van den Boer. Great stuff from him to find space. Nicklas Bendtner can't win the header. Here's Diaby who hits it just wide of the post. David James was going wandering. Here we go again. 20 minutes to go. I've not made another sub. Rosicky can't keep hold of the ball there. Getting a bit nervous now. Portsmouth might hit us against the run of play. Suleiman Tari to Taylor. Taylor comes in field. Diaby can't win it back. Heridason. Come on, Diaby, win it. He does. He does really well. Abou Diaby charging down the line. Goes out wide. Puts it into Rosicky. That was great play. We're really unlucky there. Great stuff from Abou Diaby. Nordtveit is dead. He is dead completely. I'm going to bring on Kompany for him, which might sound a bit strange, but he can play defence midfield. Well, he can. He did. Was it this game he could play defence midfield? I feel like he can. Let's have a look. Positions. Yeah, maybe not. He's okay. Maybe I should undo that and bring on Piatti and move Diaby there. And yeah, let's try that. A bit more of an attacking move. I am going to go attacking because we've done really well. I think we just need to keep going. Fabregas is on a yellow. Rosicky's on a yellow. Adebayor could come on for Bendtner maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Adebayor on for Bendtner for the last 15 minutes. See what he can do. He's going to pick up a yellow just before he goes off, actually. 7 minutes of normal time to go. Adebayor into Van Persie. Van Persie back to Adebayor. This is a nice play. We're good at breaking up the picture of pace. Here's Rosicky. Rosicky over the bar by quite a distance by the looks of it. We're going to regret this because we have been the better team. We just haven't managed to stick the ball in the back of the net, which is kind of the story of this series so far on the whole. Here's Adebayor. Can't quite get through. Clichy can't win that. Benjani. Clichy does well to win it back. Finds Van Persie. Van Persie. Lovely ball through to Rosicky. Maybe this time Rosicky. Rosicky goal! Oh, he's been our best player this season. And he just comes up there with the goods once again late on in this game. That is absolutely wonderful from him. Let's go defensive. Let's time waste. Let's turn down the tempo. And get the fullbacks not to do that anymore. In fact, we'll just tell them not to make forward runs for the last few minutes. We have been a completely different team since I've changed the tactics and since I've changed to my Windows 10 PC. It did like Windows 8, That's just the fact of the matter. Here's Piatti to Rosicky. We can kill it off with a few seconds to go, but we're going backwards. Fabregas has to be careful not to lose it. Diaby can't quite win it, but Toure does. Van Persie charges in there. Van den Boer mops it up nicely. And now we just need to pass it and waste time. Rosicky back to Diaby. This is nice wasting time. We're just holding on to the ball, not allowing Portsmouth to have it. But then Diaby gives it away, which is poor, but Gallas wins it. It's end-to-end stuff here. Van den Boer. Van Persie. Uh-oh. It's blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle. Come on. There we go. What a crucial 3 points. Rosicky, easily our player of the season, scores again. And that is very pleasing. Against 4th in the table, Portsmouth, we are making massive improvements game by game. And let's have a look at the league table. We're up to 11th place. We've only played 12 games. Some teams have played 14, remember. 18 points. If we can win our 2 games in hand, we would actually go above Portsmouth. It's time for the second match of today's episode then against Anderlecht. I'll just quickly remind you of where we are in the table, if I can work up where we need to go. Here we go. We're currently second, behind Celtic on goal difference by 1 goal. 2 ahead of Anderlecht, 4 ahead of Roma. A win today will put us in a very good... In fact, it might put us through, in fact, if we win today. I think it would. I think if we win, we're through, which would be huge going into the last game against Celtic. And then that might be just a battle to see who can finish top of the table. So great stuff. I think I will make a couple changes. One forced change. Banega is injured for 2 weeks, so I'm going to bring in Diaby. He played really well. I'm also going to play Lassana Diarra instead of Nordtveit in the middle. Just rest him because he was pretty tired, wasn't he? Only 80%. So yeah, I'm also going to play Adebayor instead of Bentner. Eduardo's back from injury, but he's not quite fit, I don't think. Tempted to play Armand Traore instead of Clichy. Nah, I won't make too many changes. But Sanya's going to go onto the bench, and I'll put Traore on the bench as well. Oh, I was going to play Kompany instead of Gallas. I did try to sign Arturo Vidal about 7 times in pre-season, but the work permit kept getting rejected. So he's my number 1 target now, because they accepted like 5 million. It was an absolute bargain. What a player he is. He's so versatile on this game. So if I can sign him in January, great, because he hopefully would have made a few more appearances for Chile, which makes it a bit easier to do their work permit stuff. I know some people have suggested strikers, and I know we've struggled to score goals, I admit that. However, I don't want to waste too much money on a top quality striker when Bentner turns into a really good player on this game. He's only 19, remember, and he looks very good at the moment. Adebayor's pretty good. I just haven't really utilised him, and when he has played, he's kind of disappointed me a bit. We've got Van Persie, and everyone knows about Van Persie. He's a quality player, just hasn't quite reached those heights, even though he is our top goal scorer this season. And Eduardo's decent as well. Plus, we've got Walcott out on loan, who has managed to only score 1 goal, unfortunately, for Portsmouth, and he couldn't play against me in the last match, remember. And Carlos Vila, who's actually got 6 goals out on loan at Osasuna. He's a really good player on this game, and he can turn into a top quality player. So I want to try and get the best out of him when he returns next season as well. Here we go then. Remember, we drew that first game against them 1-1. Pretty disappointing result on the whole, but we're better now. We're in a good position. We're playing really nice stuff, and we were comfortable against Portsmouth. We just took a late goal to get us over the line. There we go then. Clichy up the pitch, headed away. Van den Boer on the ball. This is an early opportunity for us to take an early lead. Van den Boer, look at him. He's so good at dribbling. Just running down the line. Diarra, Adebayor, back to Clichy. Van den Boer can't get on the end of that, but he's really good going forwards. He's a quality player. I absolutely love him. He can play in multiple positions as well. I think when I originally played this save back 10 years ago, let's wait for this. Fabregas 1-0. Great stuff. We're 1-0 up already. Is that his first goal of the season? Might not be, I don't know. But yeah, when I utilised Van den Boer previously on Football Manager 2008, I think I'd played him in midfield, but I'm not entirely sure. It's so long ago. Kolo Toure with the assist, and Fabregas finishes. It took a deflection, but it counts as his goal. And that is a really good start to this game, playing away from home in Belgium. I do love Belgium. I love their current team that they have, all the players they have. But I've been to Belgium a couple times. It's a really lovely country. Van Persie, Back to Diaby. Hits it. Oh, it's gone in right down the middle. I thought that was going to easily be saved by the keeper, but we're 2-0 up already. And Abou Diaby, who came on and changed the game against Portsmouth really with his running, has scored a great goal. I'm not entirely sure how the keeper didn't save it though. But it's a goal from the edge of the box, just inside the box. Struck it. The keeper, I don't really... we can't see because we don't have 3D. Akinfeev pumps it up the pitch. Adebayor does well. Fabregas now on the ball. Fabregas knocks it up the pitch for Diaby. Rosicky, bad first touch with his head. Couldn't bring it down. Van den Boer into Fabregas. This is lovely stuff from us. Rosicky tipped over the bar by Proto. I remember Proto. Good start to this game. Fabregas and Diaby on 8s because of their goals. Van Persie can't win that. That should be easy for Kolo Touré. But Akinfeev's come for it. He's knocked it up the pitch, looking for Van Persie. Can't quite win it. And now comes Hassan for Anderlecht. Good ball in. Isaac. Kompany can't win the tackle and it's over the bar, fortunately. And Kompany does well. Good defender. He's only 21 on this, remember. A young defender. And he will turn into a right beast for me. Nice play from Anderlecht, though. And Isaac does well to win that header, but Akinfeev saves. And loads of highlights in this game. Adebayor hits it. Saved. And that's another free kick. Uh-oh. This is a chance, though. Isaac. Van den Boer. Good mopping up at the back. And Adebayor can't win that, but Kompany does. Rosicky can't win it. It's just backwards and forwards right now. No one can get hold of the ball and keep some possession. Diaby slows things down a bit. Sensible play from the midfielder. Van den Boer coming forwards. Into the path of Lassana Diarra. Fabregas now. Went for the sort of adventurous pass there. Perhaps should have just held on to possession. I'm really enjoying this game now. It helps when you're winning. But it looks much better on my proper Windows 10 computer. It just feels better. It really helps. As Diaby almost gets a second, firing it over the bar. Why is Kompany taking a throw in? He's our centre back. But maybe it doesn't matter. Clichy now on the ball. Clichy. Nice ball into Van Persie. Beats his man. Puts a cross in. Adebayor scores. Is that his first of the season? I don't know. I can't remember who scored and who hasn't. It usually says when it's their first of the season in the commentary box. This was a nice cross from Van Persie and Adebayor with a powerful header. To make it 3-0, we've surely won this game now. Diaby's picked up an injury. As that's surely a foul from Adebayor. No, Van Persie, sorry. No? That's a goal. It counts. It's 4-0. Those sort of goals, usually it's a foul. Kompany just knocked it into the box speculatively. Van Persie ran in and headed it past the keeper. Beat the keeper to it. And we're 4-0. This is a thrashing. We've played some great stuff. I'm going to have to bring Diaby off just to keep him safe. We don't want him to get a really bad injury. But that is incredible. What a first half from us. That is more like it, guys. This tactic is working. Diaby's going to come off for Alex Song in this second half. Let's give him some game time. I know I perhaps can't base my defence on this sort of match, but Kompany and Touré are playing really well together. I'm tempted to go with those two as my defenders, as my centre-back partner, because I've just not had anything from Akinfeev. Incredible save there. I've not really managed. The Gallas and Touré partnership just hasn't really come together, but maybe these two will work. Touré's only 26 on this. He's still pretty young for a centre-back. Adebayor nicks in and tries to get a fifth. So Kompany and Touré might be the way to go. Bit of a younger centre-back partnership. I think Gallas is 30. Here's Rosicky, just over the bar. Unlucky. This is fun. I'm having fun now. Van Persie. Oh, that's a really good save actually from the keeper. Took a deflection off the wall, I think. Rosicky's picked up a knock. We're going to take him off for Piatti, just to be on the safe side. Free kick again. Fabregas. We're not letting up. We're just going for it. Here's Clichy. Finds Diarra, who should have scored. That should have been 5. 16 shots to their 5. 55% possession. We've done really well. Free kick, Van Persie. Goal! 5-0 away from home. It shows this tactic's much better because we drew 1-1 with the other tactic, remember. This is clearly superior. And Van Persie picks up his second goal of the game with a beautiful curling free kick. right into the corner. Anderlecht going to get a consolation goal. They're coming forwards now. Van Persie, don't get sent off. There's no need to get sent off, Van Persie. Adebayor does exceptionally well. Oh, great start. He scores! 6-0. Wow. This is the Arsenal that I remember from this game. Excellent stuff from Adebayor. Just puts it under the keeper's body, I think. So we've got 2 players on 2 goals now. I'm going to make one more sub. I'm going to bring Sagna on for Van den Boer. 15 minutes to go. Unbelievable performance from us. And we're continuing to put pressure on Anderlecht and really get an absolute... Well, we've already thrashed them. If we score any more, it's going to be embarrassing for them. Nice play from them. They brought in Mpenza, Belgian legend. He might be able to score a goal for them. I assume it's the Mpenza that we all know, the striker. This is nice play actually from them, looking to get back. Oh, Song does well though. Van Persie after it. But they come again. Adebayor steals the ball. Piatti. Pablo Piatti can't quite find Adebayor. Not a great pass from him. Want to give him some game time to improve him gradually. Hazard's done okay in the reserves, by the way. He has picked up a bit of an injury, but overall he's done quite well. Here's throwing in a dangerous position. Adebayor back to Alex Song. Alex Song hits it just over the bar. We're firing shots in on their goal. And that should be it. There we go. 6-0. What a win. What a performance. Man of the match from Van Persie with a 9 rating. It's so strange not to say 9.3 because it's just standard 8, 7, 9 on FMO8. That was sensational. That is the best win of the season so far, comfortably. We played them off the park. And I think we've qualified for the Champions League knockout stages with that win. We have 10 points. Roma cannot overtake us, meaning it's between us and Celtic going into that last game. But surely, even if we lose, we're not going to lose again like 7-0 against Celtic, are we? We should be going through top of the table. I will show you that game though. I'm going to take on Celtic and Fulham. I mean, it makes more sense to show the Liverpool game because 2 big teams clashing. But I want to show Fulham. I want to show Celtic and Fulham games. And then I can play 3 games behind the scenes. So you're looking forward to the next episode. It's feeling a lot more positive now, isn't it? After a disastrous start to the season. A comically disastrous start to the season, really. I've turned the corner. I've managed to work out how to do tactics, basically. The team seems to be trusting me a bit more. Some players still aren't particularly happy, I don't think. Like, Gallas dislikes Anthony Van den Boer for some reason, and he's lost the confidence in me. There's a few players that have lost confidence in me, but I'm hoping that I can regain that by winning a few games in a row and getting back towards the European places. But until next time, enjoy the rest of your day. See you very soon.